I'm Tom Myers, and today we've come to meet Prince Buaben, and we're going to train with him. Come on, let's go. So we're here today at this gym in Manchester to check out what it takes for Prince to be at the top of his game as a professional footballer. Let's check him out.
Same guy, man. I remember it like time flies so fast, like crazy.
Did you know that a player's time is mostly spent training? About 85% of the time. 10% R&R and 5% playing. So what you're seeing here is what Prince does most of the time. Okay, so let's take a closer look at what it takes, and we'll get the inside scoop. So what is it Prince is actually doing at the moment?
So what we're starting off first before we then go into any high intensity work, Tom, is very much looking at like microfascial release, foam rolling, pre-activation to start off with first, get rid of all the tightness in all the different areas that he's working on. Then we're going to go into some resistance bands, looking at clams, getting the glutes activated, hamstrings activated as well. Prince has obviously mentioned to me as well about his tight hamstrings as well, which footballers don't really spend much time on in terms of working on the hamstrings, very stiff. So once we've then done the pre-activation, and at times it's usually what a lot of footballers, the bits there where it becomes the boring bits, but the most important bits that they need to be working on as well. So we're trying to do that before we just get to a point where we're preparing Prince for a lot of high intensity work. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll get him, after doing all the pre-activation, we'll get him on the track, have a look at some drills, see what his arm coordination is like, see what he's sprinting, change the direction, change the speed, see what he then does in terms of recovery on the way back as well, and something that you can get involved in as well.
Okay,
so bring yourself both foot there. So Prince, you go on this side, Tom, you can stay on this side. Okay, now starting off with first, what we're looking for here is just walking drills, just nice and high. So this is what we're looking to do, just nice and high, just like we're marching on the spot, opposite arm, opposite leg, just the foam roller, and then just jog it out to the end.
okay.
Okay, so we're going to hop and hold. It's control. Foot must stay off the floor. Control. Control. Then again. Yeah. Okay. Stop when you're ready. Good. Not too heavy with steps. Good. 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 So, don't forget at the end as well. So don't forget that landing as well.
Okay.
Try and stick that landing if you can. That control in there as well, so we can it'll take time.
Okay.
So try and create that very much like underneath the surface. So remember, you're trying to hold it in there as well and trying to stick your land.
Balance, okay.
That's all right.
Solid on it work.
Upper body strength now as well, which is important for a footballer as well. So we're not trying to put on too much football. What we're looking to do is just basically maintain his strength. Yeah, especially for like the top of the shoulders, biceps, triceps as well. The core is always important, which is obviously that's the main focal point in terms of like any football as well. So we're looking at a set of hammers, just normal hammers, keeping the biceps close in as well, working the biceps and the triceps as well from there. And then we're going to go on to a set of medicine ball slams, straight slams, sets of 10s as well. Okay, start with
Right.
Go for 7 halves, sir. Yeah.
Let's do like
Come on this side, so you can see. And keep the elbows nice and tucked in from there as well. Remember, it should come straight forward, elbows nice and close in, and then straight hands as well. So it's normal. Yeah? Okay, do you want to reduce down to a 5? You're right. Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
ready?
Prince, you stand in between here. Okay, so this is what you do. I'll show you first. So what you're going to do is, this medicine ball, we're going to slam it. And stop squeaking in your hands. Okay, so prepare to catch us 5 key medicine ball. Okay, so from there. Yeah, it's good. Slam it back. Yeah. Yeah, so bending your knees. Yeah, so from there, more power. Yeah, one bounce. Okay.
So, as you can see, a day in the life of Prince is not easy. He's still going, I'm hitting the shower. I'm going to pass you over to Helen, who's going to ask Prince some lifestyle questions. See ya.
I'm going to see Helen, the Chinese blogger.
Ah, okay. So we're doing shopping after that.
You will see. We have to see, you know. Maybe. We'll see.
So is it going to the VIP personal shopper?
Yeah, that's what.
They know your size then, don't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I've heard that they know your size and they know exactly, they even give some garments out for you.
Well, we see when we get there. Yeah, yeah.
So if there's something that I really, really want, can we get it?
Yeah, we're gonna have to see, but it depends on the price tag.
Price tag?
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Prince Buaben. Nice to see you. How are you?
I'm very good, and yourself?
I'm very, very good, thank you. Now you're a very famous football player. So my first question would be, how did you start your career? How come you get into football?
Oh well, this started when I was young, and I started when I was in Holland. In Holland, we used to play on the street with my friends, and then obviously we start taking it a bit serious, and the older you get, and then I went to the amateur team, and then I got scouted by actually one of the famous players, Danny Blind, Daily Blind, that's what his name.
Yeah.
And from there, I just kept going and never stopped again.
Oh, that's amazing. So that's good. When you're in life, you met somebody. You met. Is he? I believe he's an agent, football agent, or he's.
Well, I think he's a manager now. Well, I think he used to manage Ajax, but I don't know what he's doing now. But yeah, he's always been good to me, and sometimes I keep in contact with him. But I think the last time I spoke to him was a while ago. But yeah.
Before you said you grew up in Holland, can you speak a little bit Dutch?
Yeah, like I can speak fluent in Dutch because I stayed there for a very long time.
That's great. Can you teach me? Can you teach me how to speak hello or football?
It's kind of hard, so it's just basically say hello, but like if you want to say where you're going, you say waar ga je?
Waar ga je?
Yeah, waar ga je?
That's
so
hello.
No, that's where you're going.
Oh, where you going?
Yeah.
What about football?
It's football. It's kind of same, but it's also is a V, so it's football. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. So since when you started coming to England then?
I think I came in 2006. It was. I came with my mum, and this is when we went to Manchester City.
Yeah.
I was there for a couple of months, and it didn't really work out for me. So then I had a chance to go to Scotland, and which it worked out for me. And that's where my career actually really started.
Yeah, because I saw you win the champion when you were in Scotland.
Yeah, this is actually my second year actually was that we won the Scottish Cup.
Yes.
And then obviously I moved away from Dundee United. I went to Watford, and this is in London.
Yeah.
And I stayed there for a couple of years, and then I went to Carlisle, I'm sure it was Carlisle, and then from there I've moved about, and then I went to Partick Thistle, and then from Partick Thistle I went to Hearts, and that's when we won the championship in 2014. I think we had a great team, and which was really good for my CV as well, and everything went perfect for me. Yeah.
So what are you doing right now?
Right now, my contract finished in January, and obviously I'm waiting for a few options from my agent, which I'm still speaking to. So right now I'm just like working with myself, my personal trainer sometimes, just trying to keep fit so I don't like get put on weight. So I'm just really training my personal trainer and see how things work out for me. Yeah.
Because I know a lot of football players would like to play abroad, maybe go more international, maybe go to Asia, maybe go to Australia. Which country would you like to go if you have the chance?
I mean, these are like stuff that you think about when you come into the end of your career and all that. But I've not really thought about anything. But like I said, like every player would like to play somewhere else. Like for me, it was special. I wanted to play in Spain.
Yeah.
I like the football, and also some other countries. I thought about America, all these countries. But I was speaking to one of my friends who said China is a different culture, like different football, which I like. It's something to try out. You never know, like it might work out for you. So I will see how things goes. Maybe one day I can play in China or America. So
you're open for everything?
I'm open for everything. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. May I ask you, what country are you originally from?
I'm originally from Ghana.
Oh wow! Have you ever played for your national team then?
I actually have, and I think my first call up for the national team, the full team, it was 2008, which we played in Australia, and it was one of the longest trips I've ever had. But it was one of the proudest moments of my life, and which I always cherish. Yeah.
I believe that I know most football players must be very proud of playing for their own country. I know we always talk about football. Now we can talk about family. Have you ever have any children?
Well, I've got a boy. His name is PJ, Prince Jr. And he lives with his mum in Scotland. Yeah.
And do you go visit him?
Now and then I get to visit him. Yeah.
Because you have a son. Do you want him to follow your footsteps one day when he grows up?
Well, he's like I would like for him to play football, but that's at the end of the day, it's his choice. I'm not gonna force him to play, but he's playing football now, and he's 8, and he's amazing.
Play football with him
and he's actually amazing. And when I was speaking to him, he's actually got scouted for the team.
Really?
Yeah, a team called Dundee. It's the team that I played for.
Yeah, you used to play.
Yeah, no, that's the other team that I played for.
Oh,
and they're both rivals, so he's playing for the other team. So he's too young to understand all this kind of stuff. So I just want him to enjoy football, and then once he grows up, and then if he wants to play, it's up to him. But if he doesn't want to play, it's no problem for me. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making a very big assumption here. If one day in the future you have a daughter, would you ask your daughter to play football? If she loves playing football, would you ask her to go for a national team and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, like, if she's happy with that, I can't stop her, you know what I mean? Like, it's female football as well, you know what I mean? It's female basketball, like, if she's happy to play football and she's good at it, why not, you know?
Yeah. Will you be coaching her?
Yeah, I'll try and coach her, but of course I'll help her guide her through football, like, basic stuff about football, passing, all this kind of stuff. I'll try and guide her, but if that's one she's happy to do, then no problem,
Okay. People always like to talk about players buying sports cars, but I'm going to go for a different direction now. So Prince, how old were you receive your first paycheck, professional paycheck?
I think that's when I signed my first professional contract, and I think I was about 18.
That's very young. What did you buy after it?
Well, it was kind of I bought a car.
Oh, you bought the car?
Which was.
Is it like sports car or?
Yeah, it was actually a Jeep, a big Jeep car, and.
Oh wow. Is that the most outrageous thing?
I think at that time actually it was very. I mean, like when you're young, like you always everyone loves the car, you know, and it was one of my favorite cars that I always wanted, and In that time, like I would say, it was very silly, but
Yeah.
it's just something that you always wanted to do once
Yeah.
in your lifetime. And I was actually thinking about it. I say, oh, I got my dream car. So
Yeah.
it was kind of stupid, but it's okay.
It is cool. It is cool. I being back to personal, I would like sports cars. I think sport cars is a means of transportation. You have to need it, especially when you commute between clubs. Prince, I know now you are in between transfer, now in between clubs. I'm sure that you'll have a lot of spare time. You can do a lot of things for yourself at the moment, and at the same time we are in this beautiful department store. I'm sure you want to buy something for your family and friends.
Yeah, I brought my girlfriend along. She loves fashion.
That's great. That's
so
great.
She probably wants to buy something, so you never know. You can go and have a look if possible.
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to show you around the store?
Yes, please, if you can.
And I can also show you around about the VIP experience and personal shopping.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, no problem.
This is the style concierge, the personal shopping area.
Nice.
This is the laundry room. We have the most exclusive bags.
Yes.
Right here.
Very nice.
That's your kind of stuff. All right, no problem.
Would you like anything to drink?
Water, please.
Yes, please. Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
So, I took the liberty to pick up a few pieces for you in advance.
All right.
They are ready in the fitting room.
Okay.
And would you like me to show you?
Yes, please. You can. Yes. Okay.
I can see you in it, and this is cold.
She's always been telling me to get one.
Yes, yes. I think you will look very nice. Jumper. That's everything I chose for you. You can try it on. You can do a bit styling.
Okay.
Prince, I know you always like wearing black.
Yeah.
Today I want to show you something different.
Okay.
This is a very nice caramel color coat.
Yeah.
I think you will look very nice.
Okay.
Want to try it on?
Hannah always wanted me to try one of these anyway, so
It's very nice.
yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
really
nice.
nice.
I like it.
Look like a businessman now. Yeah, it's nice.
I think this is the type of coat you can go like going to a formal
Yeah.
meeting or even going out
Okay.
and dinner
Yeah. I like it. It's nice. Yeah.
with a nice
Yeah.
a pair of sunglasses.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
No?
So, what do you think?
Yeah, I think definitely get that.
Yeah.
Size is good. Just let's see if you put it on.
Yeah.
Hunger. All you need is my pain. Nothing in between ever met you lost. When you were born there was thunder, fire lit in the sky as to lead astray. Now heavy rain pours out of you and me. Come back, rain. Come and ease this obsession. Full force dispossess. Come and quiet this aggression. If we met in a year or two, would you set your eyes on me? Wear your heart on your sleeve. Nothing in between.